Total Wine & More is a wonderland to explore. Thousands of wines and spirits, unexpected pairings, and great gifts. Low prices and helpful guides make the holidays magical at Total Wine & More. Drink responsibly. Be 21.
This is episode 1941 of the number one podcast on Apple Podcasts for Job Search. You are listening to No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. I began being called the Big Game Hunter when I still worked in search because I used to hunt down leaders and staff for organizations. Did it for more than 40 years, filled more than 1,200 full-time positions, plus consulting assignments. And I must tell you, unlike a lot of other career coaches, I have a perspective on job hunting that isn't from, let me write your resume for you. It's from how to find a job. Yeah, I can critique a resume, but I'm not trying to sell you resume writing services like so many coaches are. Because the statistics are very clear. 70% of positions are filled as a result of networking. Of the 70%, 70% of them, or 49%, come as a result of introductions to people your network knows who you don't. So I help people with the entire job search from beginning to end. And I'll just simply say today's show is a bitter pill for me to provide, especially during these times where people so often will point to the fact that there's a bad market, but sometimes it isn't the job market. Hope you find this helpful. Hope you give it a great review wherever you listen to the show, and let's get going. I was talking to someone yesterday, doing a little bit of research for a project I'm working on, and he's someone who'd been with his current firm for about 10 years. Good background, risen through the ranks, all the happy kind of stuff you want to see in an employee. But he's decided to move elsewhere. He says he's stuck. That's okay. I understand that. That happens. But he's running into a roadblock. And the roadblock is he knows exactly how it's done at his current firm, but he hasn't been exposed to other organizations. And he's starting to blame the job market. It's not the job market. It's the choice he made. If you're someone who is in a situation where you're not getting any interview results that you want, have you practiced interviewing? Well, I don't mean, just simply, flippantly practicing the answers, but doing mock interviews with someone who's able to critique you, who can talk with you about your experience. If you're in a technology field of some sort, engineering, IT, whatever, are you someone who has practiced answers to predictable questions with a friend of yours who can really grill you hard to see how you respond to a grilling? Do you answer the basic questions well? Do you know how to answer behavioral questions well? I bring this up because most of the time the answer was no. And I know that because when I do it, I listen to the results that I get from people. It's not the job market. It's you. You're not working at finding a job. And it is a job to find a job. So, I'm just simply going to say to you, if you want to keep getting these results and eventually stumble into something by accident, keep doing what you're doing. It's okay. You'll go through a lot of trial and error. You go through a lot of heartache. You'll have to listen to a lot of your friends go, so how's the job search going? And not being able to report any sort of results. So, you got to change it up. You got to do things differently, and you got to get some help because for most of you, you don't even know how badly you interview. You don't even know what you're doing wrong. Like I was looking at someone's resume yesterday, spelling error in it. You didn't see it. It happens. But without an impartial, and the repetitive words and the marketing lingo and a technology resume was ridiculous. It's so stale and so offensive these days that someone talks about in old language like out of the 50s. It's ridiculous. So get some help, damn it. Work with someone who understands what you do, can guide you through your resume, critique it for you, and turn things around. Otherwise, you're going to interview for jobs that you really desperately want, and you're going to fail and have to tell your friends how you failed, and look at your wife or husband or partner and tell them how you failed. It's awful. Just get some help, okay? I'm Jeff Altman. Yes, I do coach people. And if you'd like to find out about my coaching, my website is thebiggamehunter.us. There's a lot there that you can watch, listen to, or read to help you find work more quickly. And you can use the tabs above, for information where I can answer your job search questions, where I can also coach you professionally. And if we're not connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request at linkedin.com/IN/thebiggamehunter. Hope you have a great day. Take care. That's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few more ways to get information and advice from me. First of all, visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. Go to the blog. There's a lot there to help you with your job search, hiring more effectively, managing and leading in workplace-related issues. In addition, if you're interested in my coaching you, there's a button there that says schedule. Schedule time for a free discovery call or schedule yourself in for coaching. Obviously, I'm going to charge for that, but I can help you with interview preparation, leadership coaching, salary negotiation advice, making a good decision between different offers, anything related to improving yourself in the workplace, I can coach you about. If you have questions for me, you can schedule 15 minutes with me at thebiggamehunter.us/live, or a less expensive way is at thebiggamehunter.us/video answers, where you leave a message for me and I'll respond with a 3 to 5 minute video. Connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/thebiggamehunter. I can assure you your network will expand a lot by connecting with me. And finally, watch me on TV. Download the JobSearch TV app for Fire TV, Fire Stick, Apple TV, Roku, like 90 different manufacturers. I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a terrific day. Be great!
This episode is sponsored by Schwans.com. What are you having for dinner tonight? Good question. Schwann's Home Delivery has a solution for you. Stock up your freezer with high-quality frozen foods like premium meats and sides, delicious ready-made meals, ice cream, and more. No subscriptions, no memberships, just a friendly yellow truck that's been delivering food for almost 70 years. Listeners of this show get a special deal. Get 20% off your first order with code YUM20. Check out schwans.com/yum for details.
We begin today's meditation with a few sipping exercises to remind us a little treat can go a long way. So pick up your McCafe iced coffees, close your eyes, and deep sip in. And deep satisfaction out.
Take a treat retreat at McDonald's. Right now, get a McCafe iced coffee in any size and any flavor for just 99 cents until 11 a.m. Price of participation may vary.